Hello everybody, welcome back to episode 3. I'm so excited to have you here today because today I'm finally building my starter base. So excited, I know. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe I am finally doing it. Yes, I'm late. The SMP started like a month and a half ago, but better late than never, right? So, let's get started right away. So, to get things started, I first want to have a look at where I could be building this house. Let me show you in Recam. So, I was thinking I'm probably gonna build it over here, which means I would terraform the island so that it's a bit more flat, and so that it's actually an island, and like reaches out all the way up to here, I think. Or I was thinking I could possibly build it up here. But when I was deciding, I realized that most likely I'll build it over there because I'm planning to build a larger town and I want my starter base to be separated and not part of the town. So I think I'm going to build my starter base over there and then a town over here. Now, what exactly is it that I'm building? It's raining again. Who was that? Where are you? Tram, where are you?
This is not Tram, this is your conscience.
Stop it! It's so difficult to start in the first place. It's like the artist and the blank canvas. It's exactly the same.
You know how you start that? The best way with, the artist and the blank canvas?
Mm.
I
Yeah.
have placed that. Just place it. You've now started.
So, I am going to be building a Japanese style starter base. More like a old townhouse that has been there maybe for like a couple hundred years and it's falling apart, but I live in it because I really like the style of old builds. And then in the future, I'm going to be planning on making a Japanese town that's going to have a bunch of buildings stacked on top of each other. It's going to be kind of steampunk slash cyberpunk slash Japanese, all of that like mashed together. And I'm super excited to see how it turns out. But first, I need to do a little terraforming, so let's do that. Alright, I know it looks really bad, just trust the process, okay? Well, I think what I'm going to do is first build the base and then I'll terraform around it. And because I don't know exactly how big the base is going to be yet, I kind of half improvising this, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. But before we start, I do want to show you kind of my building process, if I can say that. So like how I choose my color palettes, my shape, and all of that, so you can kind of build along with me. So this is going to be something new. I haven't tried this before, but I'm excited to see how it turns out. So let's give it a go, shall we? Just before we start, real quick, I want to address something. A lot of people have been asking me why I haven't been to the Nether yet. Seriously? Have you seen the teaser? Just look at what happened to me. I'm not using a Nether portal ever. Alright, back to the video. This is what I've planned out so far. My base is going to have a main color and then some highlight color. So the main color, which is supposed to be on purpose kind of dull and not interesting, is going to be this kind of brown palette. And then to spice it up, add a bit of color, I'll be adding some red and orange. Prepare to learn a lot about the terminology of Japanese houses because, oh boy, do I have a lot ready for you. So the first thing I'm going to do is probably set up a perimeter, you could say. Gonna put some blocks in, see how the shape fits, and then we can actually start building. So to start, I placed down a bunch of cobblestone, representing Soseki, into the ground where I plan to build the walls of the house to serve as a sort of foundation. Afterwards, I covered the foundation stones with dark oak planks to outline the size of the build. To allow the house to feel more connected to nature, instead of having a clear interior and exterior, I decided to add an engawa or Japanese porch. You'll see later how it's important for this build. I decided that having a square house wouldn't be too interesting, so I cut out a chunk to turn it into an L shape to add a Zen garden. I filled in the floor of the house with bamboo mosaic blocks to represent tatami mats, which are also made out of bamboo in real life. To add some detail, I used campfires to texture the engawa because they look like the planks have rotted away, only to reveal the beams that were holding them up before. To prepare for the walls, I used stripped dark oak beams to mark out sections of where I'll be using the neutral color palette and where I'll be using the vibrant color palettes. I then marked where I'll be using which colors, making sure that they are evenly distributed but still feel random. Now the fun part started. I built up the walls, including a subtle gradient in each of them to show how long this house has been standing here. I decided to introduce a new type of wall using white terracotta and jungle logs. These are supposed to be the same as walls built in Japanese houses in real life, being woven bamboo plastered with mud from both sides. The jungle log is supposed to be the woven bamboo visible due to the mud falling off. I used dark oak fences and birch trapdoors to replicate shoji windows, and used oxidized copper grates as windows in the orange sections of the house, as the two colors contrast really nicely. Then, Finn came over to check out what I was up to. Hello? Hey there. Hi.
This is looking really awesome.
Thank you.
This is really cool.
Thank you.
I'm excited to see it finished.
I can finally build something. It feels amazing.
Why does this look purple? Like this looks purple, but like in like.
You're right. I don't know. It's.
But I love it.
Brown terracotta. I think.
Yeah, brown
or
and then
gray. No, this is brown. This is a gray, and the top is black.
Brown. That feels and looks fantastic, and it goes so well with like the red too, and I like how it like kind of patchwork in some way. Like it's weird how it looks like kind of like a patchwork quilt in some ways, but it feels very like intentional, uniform still, and like very structured. It like it has like kind of like the grates behind the fences. I really like how that looks.
Thank you. I have such a big smile on my face right now, you have no idea.
That's awesome. I can't wait to see this finished. Best way to do interiors is just
wing
add a lot of little things and keep adding clutter and little bits of division.
I think I'll do that.
Yeah. Just every time you clutter, you add more clutter.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm already doing the thing that I tell everyone, like, the best sign to someone's, like, base or build is if I stop being like, oh, let me, like, look at this in, like, technical, artistic aspects of it, and I'm just existing in it and, like, running around it, that's immediately, I think, like, you have succeeded the build. And you're not even done yet.
No, I'm not.
Because it just means that it's... Because, like, to me, that means that it's just enjoyable to exist in, right? Or
yeah,
to exist
that's
around.
exactly what I want in the build. I just want it to be homely and just I want to live here. I want to spend time here. You know. You
definitely already nailed it. At least in my opinion. Oh, actually, I should talk to Musha. I used his he has a little bit of a mud making station, and I maybe broke it a little bit. Because I did like the F3T and left it, and I
oh no,
I broke something.
Oh no,
and some redstone went, but
oh no.
Anyways, I'm gonna go talk to him about it. So.
Goodbye.
See ya.
Good luck. Afterwards, I started decorating, being sure to add tons of horizontal and vertical lines using walls, trapdoors, and signs. After decorating the lower part of the house, I was finally ready to tackle the roof. Massive shout out to Lori for giving me the idea to make it checkered. And we are back. We're finally finished with this amazing house. Let me show you. I'm so excited to show you. Alright, let me go into free cam here a little bit and explain what I did with the roof. So essentially, you can see that it is checkered, but checkered with different kinds of blocks. So what I first did is I used only one type of block for the gradient, and then I added a second variant to checker it, make it look like it's a tiled roof. But I also wanted to look a bit decayed, so I added these moss patches and made it a bit darker at the tops, before finally adding these like andesite strips on the top to decorate it a little bit more. I know that I ended up with doing an even roof, but I think it's a happy little accident and it still looks amazing with an even roof. Also, for those who may be interested in architecture or what this is called, this is a hip and gable roof. It combines two elements, which is the hip and the gable, right? So the hip roof is just the pyramid. So if it would continue all the way into a pyramid, that would be a hip roof. The gable roof is what most houses have, which is just this open V, upside down V shape. But a hip and gable roofs combine these two together, and a lot of Japanese houses have these shape of roofs. So that's what I did over here, and I really like how it turned out. Also, behind me is the Zen garden I was talking about. I ended up adding a little bit of mossy cobblestone as some decoration. I put a row of hanging magnet signs underneath the roof because I think it really complements the green like really well. And if you look over there, you can see that I used some fences to make some roof supports to make sure it looks like it isn't about to collapse. Yeah, let me just show you around the whole thing. There's this little back door over here, which I really like. We have a little outcropping here. I added some azure bluets over here to add some vegetation. This is the little porch that I finally finished, and I actually used daylight sensors for this roof, which my brother told me to use, and I think it turned out so flipping well. Like, it looks amazing, and oops, I just broke that. Anyways, I'll show a photo on screen now on what these daylight sensors are trying to like replicate. A little flower here. I don't know what this is supposed to be, but I just threw it together real quick, and I don't know, maybe like a statue or a little shrine, something like that, because it looks, I don't know. I think it looks really nice, even with the random jumble of blocks. And let me show you how it looks like from the air. I think it looks really neat, and I think it fits in really well. All I need to do now is probably terraform a little bit. That's in the water, right? This is perfect square, plus it's literally floating above nothing. And otherwise, we are pretty much finished with the starter house. So please let me know if you like this style of building, like when I tell you what I'm doing, what stuff is called, how I do this step by step, or if I just should stick to time-lapse. Please let me know, I'd greatly appreciate it. You may have noticed that during the building segment, I was wearing this helmet. What is it? Well, to explain that, I need to go to the shopping district to show you quite a big project we've been working on. It's honestly, you can't even see my face. It's honestly insane what we've been doing, mainly thanks to Toby. He's been doing most of the work. I am super impressed with everything that's going on. It's just awesome. Here we are. Boom. Yeah, this entire thing was a mountain. It reached up to like here. Like it went all the way up to here. And it's all flattened. Why? Well, here's a clip from when Finn came over to give us these hats, because these are actually made by Finn. And do I have to say, he made an amazing job, so let's check it out.
So, Finn, you have a thing for us. Would you like to tell everyone what you've made?
I would. So I made some fancy hats.
Yo.
I made.
Wow.
I got a little bit obsessed the other day. I maybe made like 8 hats. Maybe a hat shop is coming soon. And one of the ones that ended up you ended up asking me was some construction hats.
Yo.
Which
Oh.
here's one for you and one for you.
Oh my god.
Yo.
Some nice railway.
It even
work
has the name.
Oh.
Yeah.
This is epic.
No, I've got a little thing on the back of my skin. No.
Oh no.
I would like to pay you highly for this because this is awesome. I am going to.
So if you
I
wanted
have
to
no
kind of
di-
like
I'm-
exist on like shelves or
Wow.
something, it kind of. Oh. Thank you so much.
I'm rich.
Wow.
I can do
I
this.
think I should get into the hat making business as well.
It's a lot of fun. I like, be warned, you're already a very busy person. It's time consuming because of how fun it is. It will suck you in.
So, how much are we allowed to tell our viewers?
Fern,
I mean,
would you like to
because of
explain
the
why we
stream
have
day,
construction helmets?
Right. I kind of have to because of the stream day incident. I don't know if Finn knows, but I kept being like, "Oh man, this is gonna be so cool when we finish building the train station," and everyone kept telling me to shush, and I'm spoiling my own secret. And then I'm like, "Haha! See, guys, I have self-control this time. I didn't talk about the train station, and I literally said it again." And yeah.
You ended up saying it
It didn't
3
go
times
well.
in my stream.
Yeah.
More times than other people's streams. This was on the stream weekend a little while back.
So yeah, the giant
Nice.
mountain we're mining out is gonna be there's gonna be a big old train station instead of that, and we are planning on using the new 1.21 feature that entities riding other entities, such as players riding minecarts, can travel through portals, and we're gonna make a little nether rail system, and that's all I'm gonna say for now.
Yeah. It's been in the works.
It's very exciting.
Been in the works for ages.
I think 2 months now.
Yeah, Fern's been working really hard. I've been doing some stuff too, little bits of designing and all of this, and it's just suddenly come together. And Fern, you're almost done with all the redstone, right?
Almost done, but I feel like I'm finished, but then I figure out another problem with it, but then I fix the problem, which causes me to discover another issue, which is just endless bug fixing.
Programmers can relate to that. So essentially, when I'm going to be building all the farms that we need, I'm going to wear this helmet and all our time lapses and stuff. So it'll be a cool way to see that we'll be doing what work we're doing and what's it for and all this stuff. It's going to be super fun.
Thank you again, Finn. This is awesome.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, speaking of railway things, also have your conductor's hat reel here, right here. I have them also had one also in red. Didn't wasn't able to name the red ones. I like ran out of levels, but you know, it's fine.
I have 17.
Oh
I can
my
name them in a
God.
second.
This is
Yo.
amazing.
Oh. I think the red one suits me with my armor. I like it.
Yeah. Maybe I don't know if the blue one or red one, but I like the blue one.
Oh, that's awesome.
I love.
I think I'm going to be a connoisseur of the yellow construction helmet, though.
It fits Finn really well as well, though.
Yeah.
I'm now the headmaster.
This means that I
Yeah.
can, in my industrial district, I will be building the first farms for the project.
Ooh.
So I'll be
That's
building
exciting.
concrete converter, amethyst farm, all sorts. It's going to be great. Do we need a
All of it
requirement
awesome.
that when people are working on the project that they have to be wearing a construction helmet?
Yes.
I think so.
yes,
I think so.
Yes.
If we're, you know what, if we're doing that, here's all the ones I have.
Yeah.
If you need any more farms or like helps with resources once you get to that point, I'm also completely willing to
Yeah.
pitch it and to help for sure.
I think I'm going to need the shulker shop to do well, so I've got plenty of funds to... I'll be the guy behind the scenes just like hurling money into the project.
And just before we finish the episode, Tram has asked me to get on because he wants to show me something really cool. So let's check that out real quick. I'm really excited to see what he has in store. I think it's something to do with minecarts and them working even when they're not on rails. It's awesome. Let's check it out. Here's Tram. Hello, Tram.
Minecraft. Oh, look, Fern's here. Fern, good
Hey.
of you to join us. Get in the minecart.
Okay.
Nothing suspicious. We're just gonna send you to Mars. Bye. Oh, see, it works.
Yeah, that's... What? No! No! It can't be! No! How could we let this happen? Is this the... Why do I recognize this place? What did Phantom do? What did we do? What did we do?